In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to turn a pebble like this into a pebble like this. Subscribe, intro, give me money, like, intro music, go. This is a Pebble Time. There are others like it, but this one is mine. So, I always wanted to get the metal finish going here. It's a little scratched up. So I wanted all this to look silver. And in order to do that, straps, turn it off first. You don't want it to be on. And ideally, before you make a YouTube video, you go on the internet and you read things. How to use a sandpaper. How to sand a pebble. Find some other Reddit threads. You should do all of that instead of watching this. But I'll just go by memory. What posts I read a year ago. Some other guy doing it. So what you want to do is tape up the screen so the screen doesn't get scratched. Probably want to tape other stuff too. Probably. I would. I don't know if I will, but I would. You want to use sandpaper. Like this is 120 grit. That's kind of rough. And this is also from a belt. And it's 240. It's a little less rough. And this is from something else. And it's like 1500. That'll be fine. This is like a magic sponge. Which is like sandpaper, but not. You want to prepare the watch. So let me try this. Let's try to tape it all up from all sides, except the bezel, and cut out the bezel. So what I'm doing is wasting my time by modding my watch and not doing real responsibilities of other things. But, so we be very careful here. You should probably use an X-Acto knife, but it's upstairs and that's far. Alright, so then you, see I'm going right by the buttons here. This is probably dangerous. You can cut yourself. You can break your pebble. You can get food poisoning from eating something last week. You never know, man. Taco Bell wedding, $600. May not be worth it. Alright, let's see. So what I did, I did the thing with the tape. So I'm now gonna try to take just the part I scratched off around the missed a spot. Just gotta careful of these corners. So I'm gonna just try to tear that off, only that off. Just expose. There you go. Just expose the bezel. All right. I would do another layer just to be safe on the screen itself, and I'll use a fresh piece of tape so it's fresh glue. Gorilla Glass can get scratched up by sanding it because it's glass-ish. Same thing going around, just kind of like, you'll feel it. Just do all the sides first before the corners, it'll be easier. Feel it out. Use an X-Acto knife. Scalpel to call this. You can use a scalpel. I don't know why you have a scalpel, but if you have one, you can use a scalpel. I mean, I'm not judging you for having a scalpel, but just kind of tear out that shape so the screen is protected by 2 layers. All right. There you go. What is this? This is the roughest, the 120. Just probably could cut a piece of it and use a piece of it just all by itself. I wanted it to be horizontal, and for that, remember where the buttons are. That's one button. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to have like lines this way mostly. So you kind of want to work all of your stuff this way. Oh, see, like making it rough already. See, like that? See how it roughs it up already like that? All the way across. You have to go all the way across. Let me just put it. You can literally do the watch itself over it too. Or just use this whole thing like this. Whatever you're comfortable with. So what we got here, it's already pretty brushed. See how brushed that is? That only took a few strokes. So you know what kind of look you're getting with how many strokes. Because you might have not done this before ever with anything before the Pebble. And that's okay. I respect you for trying new things. So that was, you see I got a lot of the blue tape on it. That was what, 120s? 120? What are we going up to? Are we going up to 240? Yeah. So I want the horizontal look. So I'm gonna just keep that there. I don't want to be rounded off. I want to be cross. Damn it. It looks pretty metal. Ha! I get it. I actually kind of like it already, but I want to get a little bit closer to the edge right here. Put a little pressure on the edge right here. So once it's still not quite shiny on the sides, maybe a little bit. No. You want to keep it one direction. So I want those deep marks to look like they're the brush from one direction. So that's why I'm doing that. The finer stuff I can use a different one. So now I have 1500 and 2000. I don't think I'm gonna use the 2000. I am gonna cut a piece of the 1500. So you just go all the way across. Hopefully that doesn't get to the screen. Yeah, the screen's all right. At least 2 layers are okay. And now let me just do a little bit of side to side over here, because it does have that right by the edge of the screen, a little bit of the old gray. So let me try to get that out of the way. It's a little bit circular, like that. Just a little bit all around circles. Give that. You'll save the old brushes in there, but have a little bit of an even look. Make little circles around it. Okay. Now, you might want to clean it up because it looks all gray from what you're sanding on it too. A wet paper towel. Pebble dust. Don't breathe this. You know, it is a little rough. It's okay if you want that, but I wanted, like, still got a little bit of sanding to do on the very sides, I think. Like, really, it's hard to get close. I tried to fold this over and show you. Right by that fucking screen right there. There you go, that's good, that's better. Get rid of that gray right there. Right there. Right there. All right. Okay. Now that looks pretty good. Let me do some more scratches this way. Actually, I want to rough it up just a bit because I like it brushed a little bit more. So I get that. What was that? 240? Just, yeah. And just a little bit. And then what we got here is a magic sponge. And that's it. Magical magic sponge. Where's the button? Going in the right direction? Yes. It's a little brittle. And you can always do this again if you don't like the finish or something. And you can always just redo it. It's not too many steps. I'm gonna just wash this with the tape on, just to wash all the dust off and then take all the tape off. I just gave it a small rinse. Take all this off, so, including this one off the screen. There you go. That's how it looks now. Kind of like it. Just rinse it again and show you the final product. Here's what it looks like with the watch band on. I wanted that classic 80s all metal springy watch band. So that's why it has this brushed metal look. Here's what it looks like on my hand. I like it.